especially with places like the General Academy, a place like SOAS, for instance, the majority of the individuals who are going there are not necessarily, madrasa students.
Yeah.
There are a lot, at least in the time when I was there at SOAS, there were a lot of people who were, non-Muslim. There were English people. There were people who are Muslim but from the Arab world and elsewhere that do not have a background in Islamic education at all. And so when they graduate and then they start getting involved in different, academic spaces, of course that's going to have an effect, but it's not, necessarily, I think this is the, kind of misconception that people have, that you go there and then you become bad. You go there and you become bad. And that is a real possibility for a lot of people. But again, it goes back to the type of grounding that you have and what you take from that institution while you're there. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's not something that, and I don't think it's much different than what some of the early ulama, when they spoke about subjects like ilm al-kalam and falsafa and so on, they would have, a very careful approach to it. They wouldn't just, it's not laissez-faire. Anybody who wants to go and engage and take whatever they want can go ahead and do that, because at the end of the day, you want to prioritize the preservation of your faith, your iman. But obviously it's a fard kifaya, in the sense that there is a need to address the intellectual challenges of the time. And in the past, if that is, Greek philosophy, and if today that's modernism, then you need people who are embedded with the tools that are required to be able to speak and address those challenges in the language in which it is presented. And of course, we believe, as Muslims, we believe, and it's not just a belief that's based on nothing. It is a very rational, very grounded belief that we have the best ideology. We have the best belief, one that connects us with our fitrah, one that connects us with the most difficult challenges that human beings have to face. So if somebody is genuinely qualified, in order to, and has study and has tarbiyah and has mentorship within the right spaces, then they should be, individuals that go and undertake the tools that are necessary to be able to address the challenges that people face. I think even if it's Dewsbury, like we were talking about, now I was with you there, and when we spoke to some of the youth in Dewsbury, they're still going to university, they're still going to, all of these spaces, and they're being impacted by this. And who's going to respond to these, shubuhat, these doubts that are being raised in their minds and in their hearts? The ulama have to take that challenge.